So we're moving on to Heat 1 referee. So we've got Joseph Parton, City of Cardiff in lane 3, Thomas Polley, Nova Centurion in lane 4. And there he is, Leckonby, Swansea Aquatics in lane 5, 2:30 out to 2:36. Four lengths to the pool. Dairh's turning at the halfway point, 1:10, so looking to, if he holds up this form, to get well underneath his entry time. So we've got about 25 to go, and the other boys are coming back at him a little bit, but he's holding on to a 2 metre gap. And just about see the finish now. And pushing on to be underneath his entry time, so 2:29.43, well done to him. Thomas Polley takes second, and Joseph Parsons a big PB in third place. Well done, lads. We'll move on to Heat 2 referee. So Oliver Wells, Celtic Dolphins in lane 1, Max Giesen Holly, Bridgend County in 2, Harry Hewitt, Swansea Aquatics 3, Dylan Morgan, Novio Cigar in 4, Zach Baker, Newtown in 5, Kai Warder, City of Cardiff in 6, and Max Burgett, Swansea Aquatics in lane 7. So this is the first of the seeded heats. Dylan Morgan is the third fastest qualifier, 2:11.43. He's not having it all his own way. Zach Baker is leading him at the moment. So Zach having a cracking swim here. His entry time is 2:13.88. He is going to be substantially underneath that. He does. Breaks 2:10, 2:09.67. Really good swim from Zach. Dylan Morgan, 2:14.08 is in second. Kai Warder taking third. Well done, lads. Move on to Heat 3, referee. So we've got no swimmer in lane 1. Casey Allen Ridge, Abertillery in 2, Dylan Wisden, Bridgeton County in 3, James Park, Real Dolphin, second fastest qualifier in lane 4, Rory Andrews, Pembrokeshire County 5, Ethan Cameron, Hollywell 6, Meridian Arch, City of Cardiff in 7, Finley Thompson, Gregson in lane 8. So 2:09.80, James Park. Let's see if Zach Baker is also 2:09 now. Well, James Park 61.59. That's he's going to be pushing 2:06 to 2:08 if he can hold on to his form. Pushing him now, Rory Andrews is coming back into the equation. As James has just gone off that a little bit too quickly and just tying up on that third length. But he's only got 1 length to go now. So coming up with 10 to go, James Park still holding on to his lead and now pushing to finish, and it is just in and around his entry time, just underneath. Rory Andrews 2:12.04 in second, Dylan Wisden taking third. Well done, lads. And we move on to the final heat, Heat 4 referee. So we've got a full complement of boys in this heat. Dylan Gwynne Jones, Novia Cigar in 1, Solomon Tong, City of Cardiff in 2, Joshua O'Brien, City of Cardiff in 3, Tyler Mervyn Smith, the fastest qualifier, Swansea Aquatics in 4, Caden Edwards, City of Cardiff 5, Toby Sturley, Pembrokeshire County in 6, Cian Hughes, City of Cardiff in 7, and Adam Stephen, City of Newport in lane 8. So 2:08.35, fastest qualifier. Tyler and Caden are locked together. Nothing to choose between the two. These two boys again absolutely locked together, all going to try and get a centre lane. And it's all on the finish. Who's going to take it? Tyler takes it. 2:06.58, so he's the fastest qualifier. 100th behind is Caden Edwards, who will have lane 5, and Toby Sturley in 3rd place. Well done, lads. If you can clear the pool, please. Clear the pool to the side. Clear the pool to the side, lads. And we're now going to move on to event 26, which is the girls 11 to 14 200 freestyle. It's going to be swum in 8 heats. 3 swimmers in the first heat. Heat 1, referee. So, 3 swimmers in this heat. Charlotte Smart, Swansea Aquatics in 3, Portia DeMary, Swansea Aquatics in 4, and Amy Knowles, Pembrokeshire County in lane 5. So coming in to finish this race, Portia's going to win it. She was 2:38 was her entry time. 6 seconds off that, 2:32.91, and the other girls in around their entry times, finishing in second and third. So well done, girls. We'll move on to Heat 2, referee. So we've got Honor Fox, City of Cardiff in 2, Ruby Stevens, City of Cardiff in 3, Bethan Evans, Neath in 4, Caris Croak, Torfine Dolphins in 5, Connie Miller, City of Cardiff in 6, and Sophie Peter, Swansea Aquatics in lane 7. So Bethan Edwards, she's having a good swim here. She's got an entry time of 2:28, well, 4 seconds underneath that, 2:24. Connie in second, and Caris taking third. Well done, girls. We'll move on to Heat 3, referee. Bailey-Jones in 1, Isabel Stevens, City Newport in 2, Jolie Wynne and Denby Dolphins in 3, Millie Patterson, Novio Cigar in 4, Libby Broder, Torfine Dolphins in 5, Imogen Fox, City Cardiff in 6, Polley Marshall, Caerphilly in 7, and no swimmer in lane 8. So it's 2:26 out to 2:27 for these girls. So coming down this final length, Imogen Fox, City of Cardiff, 2:26. She's looking to beat, she's taken just about 4 metres out the rest of the field, so looking actually to get under 2:20 for the first time, and smashed her personal best. 2:19.46, Isabel Stevens in second, Libby Broder taking third. Well done, girls. We'll move on to heat 4, referee. Jess Miller, Whitney in 1, Mia Smith, Tuffine Dolphins in 2, Bethan Fuge, Hatfield Swim Club in 3, Chloe Morris Wrexham in 4, Ruby Lloyd, Swansea Aquatics in 5, Caris Clayton, Tuffine Dolphins in 6, Sasha Bond, Rhonda Cunningham Task Squad in 7, Eleanor Taylor, Newtown in lane 8, so it's 2:24.7 out to 2:26. Bethan Fuge, 32.02, she's leading the way on the first 50. So Chloe, Jessica, Bethan, 1, 2 and 3. And see how well these girls have paced themselves for the second 100 metres. Chloe just extending her lead just a little bit. 2:24.7 is what she wants to try and break. And it looks like the other girls, Bethan and Mia, fighting it out for second place, and Jessica Miller's also in that race within a race, but Chloe looks as if she's going to break 2:20 for the first time. And she has 2:19.73. Jessica takes second, and Bethan and Ruby also underneath their entry time. So good swims all around from those girls. Well done. And we move on to heat 5, referee. Megan Thompson, Pembrokeshire County in 1, Katie Bambra, City of Cardiff in 2, Holly Clark, Novia Cleared in 3, Rhiannon Marchant, Rhonda Cunningham Task Squad in 4, Megan Powell, Swansea Aquatics in 5, Laura Shinton, Newtown in 6, Jess Parry, Swim Gwynedd in 7, and Trinity Love, Swim Gwynedd in lane 8. We've got the finalists of the boys 11 to 12 year old 200 freestyle. It's Oliver Wells, Darius Leckonby, Adam Stephen, Thomas Polley, Joseph Parsons and Finley Thompson. Only 6 finalists in that particular race, the 13 to 14 year old age group. Tyler Melbourne Smith, Caden Edwards, Zach Baker, James Park, Rory Andrews, Toby Sturley, Josh O'Brien, Dylan Morgan. The reserves for that race are Dylan Wisdom and Kai Warder. You have until 20 minutes before the end of this, after the end of this session, to withdraw from that event at the table below the scoreboard. And we're now coming down this final length, and it looks like Katie Bamborough is having a good race. Katie's entry time is 2:24.21. She could be just outside 2:20, but a good race all the same. 2:21.23. Megan Thompson has had a good race as well. Holly Clark in 3rd. Well done, girls. First of the seeded heats. Heat 6 referee. So some very, very good swimmers. This particular age group, Eve Fox, Swansea Aquatics in 1, Caris Gravel, City of Cardiff in 2, Amy Stokes, Swansea Aquatics in 3, Lan Roberts and Olivia Cleard, 3rd fastest qualifier in 4, Keris Rosso, Tuffine Dolphins 5, Hannah Gallagher, Swansea Aquatics in 6, Sophie Govan, Maxwell Swim Club in 7, and Emma Evans, City Cardiff in lane 8. So it looks like 2:19.220 could be the time that these girls are looking at to try and qualify for this final. And at the moment, Amy Stokes is making the running at the halfway point. So coming down this final length, Amy Stokes really stamped her authority on this race. Her entry time was 2:17 and she's having an absolute crack of a race. 2:13.10, 4 seconds off her entry time. Lan takes 2nd and Keris should be on the cusp of qualifying in 3rd. Well done to all the girls. Penultimate heat, heat 7 referee. Lydia Illman, Tuffine Dolphins in 1, Lucy McGrath, Novio Bangor in 2, Amy Shelton, City of Cardiff in 3, Rebecca de Torres, City of Cardiff in 4, Jess Dickinson, Swansea Aquatics in 5, Isabel Joseph, City of Cardiff in 6, Caris Whitelock, Tuffine Dolphins in 7, and Charlotte Davies, Mould in lane 8. So Jess Dickinson, Rebecca de Torres turning together. Amy Shelton also swimming well. So these two swimmers having a bit of a ding-dong battle, trying to go for a centre lane in the final, and it looks like Rebecca de Torres is going to come out on top. So she does 2:11.43. So just underneath her entry time, and Jess Dickinson the same, with Amy Shelton taking third. All of those swimmers with Isabel will probably make a final. So we're now going to move on to heat 8, the last heat, the referee. Swimmers, if you can clear the pool, please. Clear the pool. We've got no swimmer in lane 1. Charlotte Erasmus, Tough Iron Dolphins in 2. Lucy Browne, Daventry in 3. Chloe Pritchard, the fastest qualifier in lane 4. Madison Lovell, Tough Iron Dolphins in 5. Rosie Domican, City of Cardiff in 6. Abigail Corderoy, Rhonda Cannon squad in 7. And Alyssa Baker, Tough Iron Dolphins in lane 8. Chloe now turning first, fastest 3 lengths so far. Madison Lovell being drawn along by Chloe's swim. So these two girls absolutely in a line with 10 to go. Chloe just got the edge and she's going to come in underneath 2:10 in 2:09.90. Madison Lovell also a great swim with Lucy Browne probably making a final in 3rd place. Well done, girls. If you can clear the pool to the side, please. Clear the pool to the side. We're now moving on to event 27, the boys 11 to 14, 100 metre breaststroke. It's going to be swum in 3 seeded heats. Heat 1, referee. Tristan Lee Ronda in 1, Evan Selleck, City Newport in 2, Thomas Halliwell, Novia Clwyd in 3, Casey Allen Ridge, Abertillery in 4, Thomas Plant, Harrogate in 5, Reece Smart, City Cardiff in 6, Adam Stevens, City Newport in lane 7. No swimmer in 8. So the 2 centre lanes are making a headway in this particular meet, and Casey has just realised he was just a bit down, so he's put the hammer down for the last 10 metres, and he just finishes in first in 1:28.2. Thomas Halliwell comes in second, and Thomas Plant comes in second. Thomas Halliwell takes third. Well done, lads. And we move on to Heat 2 referee. We've got Marcus Maniago, Novio Bangor in lane 1, Ben Fox Wilshire, City Newport in 2, Toby Cole, Swansea Aquatics in 3, Samuel Mervyn Price, Flint in 4, Pierre Gutierrez, Novio Bangor in 5, Josh McDowell, Premiership County in 6, and Maxwell Anderson, City Cardiff in lane 7. So Mervyn not quite having it all his own way, and Pierre and Josh. But Mervyn, oh, what a finish here from Mervyn. He wants to win this race. Really good finish. And So, first place is Samuel Mervyn Price. Second place was Pierre Gutierrez. And third place was Josh McDowell. Well done, lads. And we'll move on to the final heat. Heat 3, referee. So lane 1, we've got Carmen Jones, Senior Cardiff in 1, and I'll get it right this time. Nyrin Davis, Swansea Aquatics in lane 4. JJ Wild, Potteridge Swim Club over in Hertfordshire in lane 5. Henry White, Pembrokeshire County in 6. Jean-Luc Lovell Pascal, Hollywell in 7, and Alex Young, Real Dolphin in lane 8. So 109 out to 136, quite a big disparity of time. All the 11, 12-year-olds should make the final, subject to adjudication. And Nyrin, who is the fastest qualifier and does a 109.68, so he's good 7 seconds in front of the rest of the field. So I should be getting his name right by now. And a quality swim from him. He's in and around his personal best and does go just underneath, so he's going quicker and quicker all the time. 109.49. JJ Wild takes second, Henry White in third. Well done, lads. If you can clear the pool, please. Clear the pool to the side. And we're now going to move on to the girls' version of this event. This event, 2800 metre breaststroke. And we've got 6 heats. Heat 1, referee. So 2 swimmers in this heat, no swimmer in lane 4. Gwen Salmon, Rhonda Cannon-Taft squad in 3, and Lucy Jones, City of Newport in 5. So it should be a close race, because there's only 300s in between these 2 girls' entry time. So let's see if they can spur each other on. So Gwen turns first, and Lucy just over a second behind in second place. So let's see if Lucy can come back on this second length. It's fabulous to see the amount of effort these 2 girls are putting in. You can see it in their faces as they come down the second length. And Gwen has had a really good race and a big amount of time off her entry time, 1:34.27. Lucy Jones also swimming really well. Well done, girls. And we'll move on to Heat 2, referee. So we've got Nia Gregson, Wrexham in 2, Georgia Ills, City Cardiff in 3, Megan Dwyer, Swansea Aquatics 4, Caera Lewis, Pembrokeshire County in 5, Mikayl Velasco, City of Cardiff in 6, Gracie Gilligan in 7. From the Neath Swimming Club. Neath. So coming down this second length, they've got about 10 metres to go. Megan Dwyer swimming really well. She's entry time of 1:29, so good 5 seconds inside of that. 1:24.85, really good swim. Georgia in second, and Caera also way underneath her entry time. So well done to all those girls. And we move on to Heat 3 referee. So Lily Eelman, Torfine Dolphins in 1, Freya Tapper Aberystwyth in 2, Evie Price Wrexham in 3, Beth Simmons City of Newport in 4, Imogen Fox City of Cardiff in 5, Maya Wilkins Swansea Aquatics in 6, Holly Ellis Jones Novia Cigar in 7, and Angelica Davies Amos in lane 8 from Bridgend County. We've got a disqualification report. It's event 27. Heat 3, lane 1. That's event 27, Heat 3, lane 1. Technical infringement. So pretty close right across this field, and it's anybody's race. So we'll see how they finish. Yes, Lily Eelman, lane 1, she takes it 1:25.91. Freya in second, and Holly Ellis in 3rd place. Well done, girls. And we'll move on to Heat 4 referee. So the first of the seeded heats. In lane 1, City of Newport is Eleanor Walker, Emily Williams, Swim Gwynedd in lane 2, Elan Roberts, Novia Clwyd in 3, Arwen Stevens, City of Cardiff in 4, Emily Jones, City of Newport in 5, Rachel Lewis, Pembrokeshire County in 6, Isabel Dallin, Chepstow in 7, Holly Clark, Novia Clwyd in lane 8. We've got the finalists of the girls' 200-metre freestyle, 11 to 12-year-old age group. Libby Broder, Millie Patterson, Connie Miller, Caris Croak, Ruby Stevens, Portia DeMary, Sophie Peter, Honor Fox in the reserves for that race, Amy Knowles and Charlotte Smart. 13 to 14-year-old age group, Chloe Pritchard, Madison Lovell, Rebecca de Torres, Jessica Dickinson, Amy Stokes, Lucy Browne, Amy Shelton and Elan Roberts. Reserves for that race, Isabel Joseph, and Domican, Rosie Domican. So these girls coming into finish, and it looks like Arwen Stevens is swimming really well, and a lovely gliding breaststroke swim. She finishes in 1:19.47. Emily Williams in second, and Rachel Lewis in third place. Well done, girls, and we'll move on to Heat 5, referee. So we've got Isabel Brassington, City of Cardiff 1, Hannah Bowen, Novia Cigar in 2, Ellie Ward, City Newport in 3, Jennifer O'Callaghan, City of Cardiff in 4, Seren Jones, City of Cardiff 5, Sienna Burgess Neath in 6, Savrin Boswell, City of Cardiff in 7, and Maya Grzyzelska in Novia Clud in lane 8. Event 27, the finalists of the 100-metre breaststroke for boys, 11 to 12-year-old age group. It's Adam Stevens, Marcus Maniago, Tristan Lee and Alex Young. No reserves on that race, only 4 swimmers in the final. 13 to 14-year-old age group, 100-metre breaststroke. Anirin Davies, Samuel Mervyn Price, Pierre Gutierrez, Josh McDowell, Toby Cole, JJ Wild, Henry White and Casey Allen Ridge. Reserves for that race are Thomas Plant and Thomas Halliwell. If you wish to withdraw, 20 minutes from the end of this session. And coming into first, Jennifer O'Callaghan. She does take it in 1:19.52. Seren Jones second, Ellie Ward in third. Those girls each good chance to make your final. And we're now moving on to the final heat of this particular event, Heat 6, referee. So it's Phoebe Williams-Jones in 1, Chloe Morris in 2, Isabel Morgan, City Cardiff in 3, Olivia Davis Hollywell in 4, Emily Grace Williams, Novia Clud in 5, Sophie Brassington, City of Cardiff in 6, Katie Allen Hollywell in 7, Kirsty Fuge from the Hatfield Swimming Club in lane 8. So we've got 3 12-year-olds in this heat, the rest 14 and 1 13-year-old. So Olivia Davies from the Hollywell Swim Club, she's the fastest qualifier. And gliding in nicely. Her entry time is 1:15.61, she's 1:19.11. Emily Williams takes second and Isabel Morgan in third. Well done, girls. If you can clear the pool, please. Clear the pool to the side. We're now moving on to event 29, which is the boys 11 to 14, 100-metre backstroke. It's going to be swum in 4 heats. Heat 1, referee. So Reese Witchell, City of Cardiff in lane 3, David Jones, Novio Cigar in 4, Alex Young, Real Dolphin in 5, and Max Elkin, Swansea Aquatics, who is a 1:10 swimmer and is clearly doing a time trial in this particular heat. So Max, he comes into finish, he's underneath his entry time, it was about 1:09. So he'll get a manual time in a sec, I'm sure. And Alex Young, he does take it, 1:22.81, so considerably underneath his entry time. David in second, Reese takes third. So there we go, Max Elkin, 1:09.90. Clear the pool, lads, please. Clear the pool, and we'll move on to Heat 2, referee. So again, first of the seeded heats, Tristan Lee, Ronda in 1, Gravith Davis, City of Cardiff in 2, Thomas Plant, Harrogate in 3, Dylan Wisdom, Bridge and County in 4, Sam Powell, Buckley in 5, no swimmers in 6 and 8, and Nathan Wren, Novio Clwyd in lane 7. So third fastest qualifier is Dylan Wisdom, 1:09.80. In theory, he should be leading this race, but he's not. Sam Price is, sorry, Sam Powell is having a really, really good race in lane 5, and he's leading the way. His entry time is 1:12, so we'll see if he can go under that. So good swims from 3 and 5 here. Who takes the race? Sam Powell takes it. Breaks 1:10 for the first time, as does Thomas Plant. And Dylan Wisdom takes third. Well done, lads. And we'll move on to, if you can clear the pool, lads, clear the pool, please. And we'll move on to Heat 3, referee. So Tom Polley, Nova Centurion in 1, Tom Owen, Swimgunid in 2, Aaron Fitzsimmons, Pembrokeshire District in 3, Toby Sturley, Pembrokeshire County in 4, Ben Merriman, Tuffine Dolphins in 5, Max Baguette, Swansea Aquatics in 6, Max Giesen Holly, Bridgend County in 7, and Joe Parsons, City of Cardiff in lane 8. So Your second fastest qualifier is Toby Sturley, 109.10, and he is leading the way at the halfway point, 33.98. So really good swim here from Toby underneath his entry time, 108.71, giving him a chance to centre lane in the final. Ben Merriman in second and Aaron Fitzsimmons taking third. Well done, lads. If you can clear the pool to the side, please. Clear the pool to the side. We'll move on to the final heat, heat 4 referee. So we've got no swimmer in lane 1, Ben Fox, Wiltshire, City Newport in 2, Zach Baker, Newtown 3, Dylan Morgan, Novia Cigar in 4, Antonio Rodriguez, Swansea Aquatics in 5, Dylan Gwyn Jones, Novia Cigar 6, Cian Hughes, City Cardiff in 7, and Dairh Leckonby, Swansea Aquatics in lane 8. So 106.27. Dylan Morgan has got about 3 seconds on the whole of the field here. See how fast he can go. So Dylan really going for it here, and it looks like he's going to be underneath his entry time. He is 105.93, really good time from him. Antonio Rodriguez, another good time in second place, and Zach Baker taking third. Well done, lads. And clear the pool to the side, please. Clear the pool to the side, and we'll move on to the Event 30, which is the girls' version of this event. It's going to be swum in 9 heats. Heat 1, referee. So in this Heat 1, the Serin LeConte, Runnicon and Taft squad in 3, Sophie Peter, Swansea Aquatics 4, Fionn Thomas, Neath in 5, Neve Hercombe, Tuffine Dolphins in lane 6. Event 28, the finalists of the 11 to 1200 metre breaststroke. Sophie Brassington, Phoebe Williams-Jones, Georgia Ills, Kirsty Fuge, Ciara Lewis, Nia Gregson, Mikayl, Velasco and Gracie Gilligan, and the reserves for that race Gwen Salmon and Lucy Jones. 13 to 14-year-old age group, Olivia Davies, Owen Stevens, Jennifer O'Callaghan, Emily Grace Williams, Seren Jones, Emily Williams, Rachel Lewis and Ellie Ward. With the reserves for that race, Isabel Morgan and Elan Roberts. So you have till 20 minutes after this session to withdraw from this race. If you haven't done so, you will be expected to race. So Eve Hercombe, she's coming in for a time trial. 1:17 for her. Fionn Thomas in second and Sophie Peter taking third. And Seren having a fantastic swim there, 2 seconds underneath her entry time. Well done to her. If you can clear the pool, girls, please. Clear the pool to the side. And we move on to Heat 2, referee. Gwen Salmon, Rhonda Cunningham squad in 1, Mia Cleve, Celtic Dolphins in 2, Charlotte Smart, Swansea Aquatics 3, Gracie Gilligan, Neath in 4, Caris Croak, Torfine Dolphins in 5, Portia Demery, Swansea Aquatics in 6, and Amy Knowles, Pembrokeshire County in lane 7. We've got a disqualification report. That's event 29, heat 2, lane 1. That's event 29, heat 2, lane 1. So coming down this second length, it looks like Mia Cleve, Celtic Dolphins, is having a good race. Her entry time was 1:23. Well, only a 5-second PB for her. Few pleased parents in the crowd for that one. Caris Croak in second and Portia Demery takes third. Well done, girls. If you can clear the pool to the side, please. And we'll move on to heat 3, referee. So it's Libby Broder, Tuffine Dolphins in 1, near Gregson Wrexham in 2, Keris Davis, Rhonda Cunningham squad in 3, Gabriella now in Tuffine Dolphins in 4, Harriet Edge Conway in 5, Millie Patterson, Novio Cigar in 6, Connie Millen, City of Cardiff in 7, Honor Fox, City of Cardiff in lane 8. So coming down this second end, we've got 4 swimmers absolutely in a line, so it's going to be all on the touch. Connor Miller's got the advantage at the moment. Can she do it? She can. 1:17.80, 2 seconds in front of her entry time. Hattie Edge is in second, and Gabrielle Nowell in third place. Clear the pool to the side, girls, please. Clear the pool to the side. We'll move on to Heat 4, referee. E. Fox, Swansea Aquatics in 1, Holly Ellis-Jones, Novio Cigar in 2, no swimmer in 3, Evie Price, Wrexham in 4, Fionn Moses, Pembrokeshire County in 5, Caris Clayton, North Torfine Dolphins in 6, Kerry Watson Conway in 7, and Angelica Davis Amos in lane 8. We have the finalists of the boys backstroke, 11 to 12-year-old age group. Thomas Polley, Joseph Parsons, Darius Leckonby, Alex Young, David Jones and Reese Witchell. No reserves in that race. 13 to 14-year-old age group, Dylan Morgan, Antonio Rodriguez, Toby Sturley, Sam Powell, Max Elkin, Tom Plant, Zach Baker and Ben Merriman. Reserves for that race are Dylan Wisden and Aaron Fitzsimmons. So pretty close this race. Again, 6 and 7 look as if they're absolutely together. Caris Clayton was first there, 1:15.52, and Kerry Watson was just behind with Evie Price in third. So if you can clear the pool to the side, girls, please. And we move on to Heat 5, referee. We've got Caris Whitelock, Tuffine Dolphins in 1, No Swimmer 2, Lucy Thompson, Wrexham in 3, Saffron Boswell, City of Cardiff in 4, Kelsey Donovan, City of Cardiff in 5, Lucy McGrath, Novio Bangor in 6, Charlotte Erasmus, Tuffine Dolphins in 7, and Nia Bailey-Jones, Swansea Aquatics in lane 8. So 3 girls in a line here, 4, 5 and 6. Saffron Boswell, Kelsey Donovan, Lucy McGrath. And it looks like Saffron has just got the edge. She wins in 1:14.21, which is underneath her entry time. Good to see. Kelsey, I think, took second and Lucy took third. Well done, girls. You can clear the pool to the side, please. Clear the pool to the side. We'll move on to Heat 6, referee. Hannah Bowen, Novio Cigar in lane 1, Abigail Corderoy, Rhonda Cannon Taft squad in 2, Lucy Clark, Novio Cigar in 3, Ruby Jones, Wrexham in lane 4, Aofi Tarpey, Bridgeton County in 5, Ellie Ward, City of Newport in 6, and Katie Bamborough, City of Cardiff in 7. No swimmer in lane 8. All these swimmers in and around 1:15. So this particular heat, Ruby Jones and Katie Bamborough fighting it out for first place. And at the moment it looks like Katie's going to take it. She does, 1:13.82, so a good 2 seconds underneath her entry time. Ruby takes second and Abigail taking third. Well done, girls. So if you can clear the pool to the side, girls, please, and we'll move on to the first of the seeded heats. Heat 7, referee. Megan Thompson, Pembrokeshire County in 1, Amy Smith, Red Hill and Redbridge in 2, Megan Powell, Swansea Aquatics in 3, Keris Rosser, Torfine Dolphins in 4, Rebecca de Torres already swum a couple of races already, City of Cardiff in 5, Rosie Domican, City of Cardiff in 6, Chloe Morris, Wrexham in 7, and Rhiannon Marchant, Rhonda Cullen Taft squad in lane 8. So coming out to this last 15 metres, Rebecca de Torres is just leading Keris Rosser. Keris trying really to finish well, and she's it's going to be all on the touch. These two girls absolutely together. Ooh, very good finish there from Keris Rosser, 1:09.06. Rebecca de Torres takes second. Amy Smith in third. Well done, girls. If you can clear the pool to the side, please. Move on to the penultimate heat, Heat 8, referee. So we've got Isabel Joseph, City of Cardiff in 1, Freya Pierce, Wrexham in 2, Eleanor Taylor, Newtown in 3, Chloe Pritchard, second fastest qualifier in 4, Amy Shelton, City of Cardiff in 5, Lan Roberts, Novia Cleared in 6, Jess Parry, Swim Gwynedd in 7, and Ellie Davis, Swansea Aquatics in lane 8. So again, lane 5 doing well in this heat. Amy Shelton leading the way. Her entry time is 109.71. Chloe and Amy already swum in this session. And Amy's having a fantastic swim. 109.20. Really, really good time from her. Chloe Pritchard just behind in second, and Neil Roberts taking third. Well done, girls. If you can clear the pool to the side, please, we'll move on to the final heat. Heat 9, referee. So we've got no swimmer in lane 1, Madison, Lovell, Dwyer and Dolphins in 2, Sophie Gofan, Maxwell Swim Club in 3, Charlotte Wally, Pembrokeshire County in 4, Olivia Davis, Hollywell in 5, Emma Evans, City of Cardiff in 6, Bethan Evans, Neath in 7, and Tamsin Stride, Dwyer and Dolphins in lane 8. So 15 to go. Charlotte Wally, who is the fastest qualifier, she's got an entry time of 107.49. She's going for a centre lane. And just about does it. Yeah, 108.41. That is the fastest time, subject to adjudication. Sophie Govan also swimming well and breaking 110. And Olivia Davis taking third place. Well done, girls. If you can clear the pool to the side, please. Clear the pool to the side. We'll move on to the tough lads. Event 31, boys 11 to 14, 400 metre individual medley. This is going to be heat declared winner. It's going to be run in 2 heats. Heat 1, referee. So in this heat we've got Marcus Maniago Novio Banga in 1, Samuel McCarthy City of Cardiff in 2, Ben Merriman Dwyer and Dolphins in 3, Rhian Arch City of Cardiff in 4, no swimmer in 5, Aaron Fitzsimmons Pembrokeshire District in lane 6, Oliver Wells Celtic Dolphins in 7, and Max Elkin Swansea Aquatics in lane 8. 8 lengths to the pool, fly, back, breaststroke, freestyle. we can have the girls for the 400 metre individual medley to the marshalling, please. Girls for the 400 metre individual medley to the marshalling. So Max Elkin, he's had a really good race here. He's got an entry time of 5:10, and he's doing this as a time trial, but he's pulled along Meridian Arch. And Max finishes in 5:13.53, Meridian Arch 5:15, so only 12 seconds underneath the last time he raced it. And the third place goes to Ben Merriman, 5:27. Good 4 seconds again underneath those entry times, but these boys don't get to swim this race that often. So well done to all those swimmers. And we'll move on to Heat 2, referee. Rory Andrews, Pembrokeshire County in 1, Kai Warder, City of Cardiff 2, Antonio Rodriguez, Swansea Aquatics 3, Anirin Davies, Swansea Aquatics 4, Tyler Melbourne Smith, Swansea Aquatics 5, Caden Edwards, City of Cardiff 6, Harry Hewitt, Swansea Aquatics 7, and Henry White, Pembrokeshire County in lane 8. So coming down this final length, it's a pretty close race between Narin and Caden. Narin's just had the upper hand for most of the race. 4:58 is his best time. And he goes way underneath that, 4:53.37. Caden also breaking 5 minutes and is probably astounded by that time with about 16 seconds after it. And Tyler Melbourne Smith, another PB, 5:04.608. He takes third place, and subject to adjudication, those are the medalists. And it's good to see these lads shaking each other's hands, all in good spirit. Brilliant race, well done lads, great effort. We move on to the final event of this particular section, the girls 11 to 14 400 metre individual medley. The lads, if you clear the pool please. We're going to move on to the girls individual medley, swum in 3 heats. Heat 1 with 3 swimmers, referee. Heat 1, Gracie Gilligan, Neath, Swimming Club. Phoebe Williams-Jones, City of Cardiff, she's in lane 4, near Gregson, Wrexham in lane 5. There are 4 11 to 12-year-old swimmers in this particular event, so 3 of them will get medals. Hopefully all of them will go underneath their personal best, which a lot of it is what it's all about. We've got a withdrawal from event 25, which is the boys 13 to 14 200 free. Dylan Wisden from Bridgend County, you have a race now. Dylan Wisden, Bridgend County, you have a race later on. Got a disqualification report, that's event 31, heat 1, lane 2. That's event 31, heat 1, lane 2.
Wynne.
So coming in to finish here, Phoebe Williams-Jones, absolutely fantastic swim from her. Her entry time is 5:59 and has just cracked 15 seconds off that, so improving all the time and subject to adjudication as opposed to the time that's going to be hard to beat. Gregson, she's going to come in second place, 6:11.29. And Gracie Gilligan, a really good swim from her, another couple of seconds off her entry time, 6:16.81. So well done, girls. And we'll move on to Heat 2, referee. So we've had Evie Price-Wrexham in 1, No Swimmer 2, Ruby Lloyd, Swansea Aquatics in 3, Charlotte Davies Mould in 4, Millie Mulligan, City Newport in 5, Jess Miller, Whitney in 6, Trinity Love, Swim Gwynedd in 7, and the other 12-year-old, Ruby Stevens, City of Cardiff in lane 8. So event 5:30, the girls' multi-class 100-metre backstroke. Sarah Naconti, who gets the gold medal, and her points was 3:84 after her time was 1:33.07. So congratulations to her. The girls' 100-metre backstroke, 11 to 12-year-old age group. The qualifiers are Connie Miller, Hattie Edge, Millie Patterson, Mia Cleave, Caris Croak, Libby Broder, Keris Davies and Nia Gregson. The reserves for that race are Honor Fox, Portia Demery. And the 13 to 14-year-old age group. 46 swimmers in this race. Charlotte Wally, Keris Rosser, Amy Shelton, Rebecca de Torres, Sophie Gofan, Chloe Pritchard, Olivia Davies and Madison Lovell. Qualifiers with reserves Katie Bamborough and Elan Roberts. If you wish to withdraw from that race, you have 20 minutes after the last 400-metre IM race and to the table below the scoreboard. So event 31, we've got the medalists from the boys 11 to 12-year-old 400 metre individual medley. There's only 2 medalists here. The silver medal goes to Marcus Maniago from Novio Banga, and the gold goes to the gold with a time of 5:52.56 from Celtic Dolphins, Oliver Wells. And the medalists from the 13 to 14-year-old age group, in 3rd place was Tyler Melbourne Smith, 2nd place was Caden Edwards, and 1st place with an excellent time of 4:53.37 from Swansea Aquatics and Narin Davis. Congratulations to those lads. And Millie Mulligan, City of Newport, she's trying to post a time that gets her in amongst the medals. It's a massive personal best for her. A really good time of 5:35.92 for Millie, really good race. Very close for 2nd and 3rd. Trinity Love comes in as 2nd, 5:47.19. Ruby Lloyd in 3rd. And Ruby Stevens pushing into that silver medal position in the 11 to 12-year-old age group. Well done, girls. And we'll move on to the final heat of this session, Heat 3 referee. There's Katie Ann and Hollywell in lane 1, Emily Grace Williams, Novia Clwyd in lane 2, No Swimmer 3, Arwen Stevens, City of Cardiff in 4, Rhianna Rowe, Tuffine Dolphins in 5, Amy Stokes, Swansea Aquatics in 6, Isabel Stevens, City Newport in 7, and Ellie Ward, City Newport in lane 8. Arwen Stevens, who is the fastest qualifier, is only 13 years old, so good achievement for her to be the fastest qualifier, and she is neck and neck in times of entry with Rhiannon Rowe, so should be a pretty close race between those two. So coming up to the halfway point, these two swimmers absolutely locked together, and it's really going to be counting on how good their breaststrokes are, which does in these individual medleys tends to sort out the swimmers. But Amy Stokes is not letting them get away. And you see just how good these girls' breaststroke is. So coming up and moving into in the breaststroke leg and into the freestyle, just shows you just how important a good breaststroke is within this race. So we're locked together at the halfway point, and now Wynne has taken a good 2 metres out of the rest of the field, and she turns in 4:07.48. Rhiannon still in second. Just a couple of seconds behind her is Amy. And these three, it looks as if that's where the medals are going to go. So coming down this final length, we've got about 15 metres to go. Arwen Stevens has stamped to authority on this race, and Amy Stokes having an excellent race as well. And it looks as if the medals are going to go for these swimmers. Arwen just outside her personal best, but takes the gold medal subject to adjudication. Amy Stokes with a massive personal best to take the silver medal. And Rhiannon in third. So fabulous swimming all round from those girls. If you can clear the pool, please, girls. That concludes this session. The final session warm-up will start at 2:15. That's session 6. The warm-up will start at 2:15. You now have 20 minutes if you wish to withdraw from any of the finals, so until 17 minutes past 2 if you wish to withdraw from any finals. If you don't do it by that time, you will be expected to swim in those finals.